don't forget to subscribe. So today's episode is about a chef that out of desperation convinced himself that serving sushi pizza reusing chopsticks.
Why all these sticks got burns on them? You don't buy them like that, do you? Why are they burned?
We reuse them sometimes.
You what?
We wash them, clean them, then use them again.
I can't believe this is happening.
And getting his kids to pay him to keep the restaurant afloat.
And is it Mum that comes and asks? Who?
It was my dad that asked. So initially I gave $10,000, and then half a year ago he asked for $5,000, and I was like, of course, you know.
How?
From working my photography, my own personal income.
Were all good ideas. And a little bit about the Peter Principle. The Peter Principle, for those who don't know what it is, states that a competent worker will receive promotion after promotion until they have been placed in a role where they are effectively incapable of being competent in. I bring up the Peter Principle because I believe that the Sushi Ko episode serves as a prime example of how said principle can result in a nightmare scenario for those involved in the business. As it follows the tale of Akira, a man who went from dishwasher to chef to manager to owner of the restaurant, only to find out that he wasn't cut out for the job. But that's it for the intro, let's get going. When Gordon arrives, he greets the owners, tries to figure out the problems, fails at doing so, and then decides to investigate himself. Akira recommends the Sushi Pizza, so Gordon attempts to order it only to be told by literally everyone that he is making a big mistake, which makes him really want to try it. After ordering, he is told,
"You got some of the best and some of the worst."
Thank you.
The service goes downhill fast. The miso soup was awful, and the green tower had a hair in it. After allowing 2 blunders to leave the kitchen, Akira just walks away, as if he's not both the manager and the owner of the restaurant.
It's always like a running joke, like, oh my god, there's a lot of things going wrong, so Akira disappears.
Gordon later tries the Sushi Pizza, and well, it goes just as bad as you'd think it would. After eating that, Gordon calls it.
That is an insult to pizza, yeah, and Japanese food.
When the service concludes, Gordon talks to everyone to find out what exactly went wrong. He learns that no one is allowed to wear hats during service, and that Akira himself doesn't know why he keeps that rule in place.
If you're telling them what to do, why can't they wear a hat?
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
Gordon lays into Akira and the current head chef, only to get a string of disappointing answers and moments of silence. After concluding that he will not get anything out of Akira anytime soon, he questions his children. He learns that they didn't actually want to be in the business, and that they're only working because they want to help their parents. And that Akira, despite getting collectively over $15,000 from his children, doesn't listen to any of their advice about rethinking his restaurant dream. After talking to Sammy and Hannah, he decides to observe a typical lunch service. He immediately notices that some of the chopsticks have burns on them and points this out to Akira, only to be told that,
Why all these sticks got burns on them? You don't buy them like that, do you? Why are they burned?
We reuse them sometimes.
You what?
We wash them, clean them, then use them again.
I can't believe this is happening.
an actually disgusting practice, and Akira immediately attempts to dip after dropping that piece of information.
No, Akira, don't run away like a snake.
Okay.
Gordon scolds Akira and tells him that there are still pieces of food on some of the chopsticks. After Gordon decides to investigate the storage area, he finds out that an open jar of mayonnaise is just sitting there, and he questions Akira, only to find out that Akira has an odd perspective on the matter.
Mayonnaise in the fridge.
No, that's not required for refrigeration.
What?
That's I heard.
Refrigerate after opening.
Gordon keeps finding, honestly, health violation after health violation, such as one of the fridges in use being literally broken. After the service, Gordon scolds Akira for being both a bad manager and a bad owner. He tries to get Akira to say anything, which unfortunately fails. Akira's wife, Lisa, reveals that Akira effectively stopped communicating after things started going downhill. Gordon, suspecting that he needs to mend the family rift before implementing any changes, decides to enact a plan. First talks to Sammy, Hannah, and Lisa. During the conversation, he finds out that they all have fond memories of the always happy Akira of the past, and that ever since he's been struggling, he's been extremely distant. Everyone acknowledged the fact that Akira is clearly a broken man, and personally, I think that he locked away his past self because he views himself as a disgrace for his failure to turn around the situation he put his family in. Gordon convinces the family to have an honest talk with Akira, and during said talk, they reassure him that the care his family has for him hasn't gone away, nor will it ever. Akira reveals that he's happy, but also sad because he put his family in this position. they all agree to start with a clean slate the next day, and that gives Akira renewed hope for the future. Gordon decides to go all out for the family by giving them multiple top-of-the-line fridges, deep fryers, a walk-in freezer, and a gas burner stove. This gives the family yet another jolt of energy. Gordon later talks to Akira and tells him that he needs to cook instead of manage, since he's a chef with a vast amount of experience. The dinner service starts off really well. Akira is enjoying cooking and the customers are enjoying his food. However, Gordon notices that his wife, Lisa, is standing in the sidelines, insulting him. Everyone admits that with Akira cooking, the restaurant runs far smoother and produces higher quality food. The service ends without much issue, and reflects the idea that Sushi Ko had the potential to get out of the pit that they found themselves in. After the service, Gordon commends Akira, not only for how much better he was as a cook than a manager, but also because he comes off as more alive when he's in a role that makes use of his talents. After that, he decides to scold Lisa.
Oh, he may have changed, but unfortunately, you haven't. The difference in that man in 24 hours is night and day. And not once tonight did you mention anything to him. And you can't be that fucking cold. That would be like a block of ice.
He then tells her the honest truth.
I think between you and I, that man needs you more than ever before.
Oh, totally, yeah.
What you need to do is cut him some slack. Not just for him, but for the family's sake. Before it's too late.
Gordon has his team renovate the restaurant to make things more welcoming, and Gordon introduces a new menu. During the service, everything starts off really well. The staff is organized, the food is being delivered, and the customers are enjoying the food. However,
old habits return, and Akira is doing everything except what he needs to do most: cook.
this results in problems for everyone. Gordon talks to Akira again, and successfully manages to convince Akira to go back into the kitchen to cook. That, coupled with the staff's efforts, resulted in the relaunch night being a successful one. After the service, Gordon gives Akira a pep talk.
You are a talented man. You've just forgotten how talented you are. What are you talented for? Picking up fucking plates?
No,
Why are you a talented man?
cooking.
That's right. So if you're gonna dress it the part, look the part, cook your socks off.
You got it.
And Gordon leaves, genuinely hoping that things work out for the family.